Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. Truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here. Man, regardless if you're watching this live or if you're watching this as a VOD, later, I really do appreciate it. I am speaking softly for a couple of reasons. One, my 9-month-old kiddo is just on the other side of the camera there. Many of you guys rightfully get concerned when he's crying. Not to worry. Anytime you're ever worried about it, my wife is 9 times out of 10 right next to him. He's just woken up, and anybody who has kids knows this is normal. But he's on the other side of the camera, so I'm trying to let him rest. He's also fighting the same head cold that's the other part of why I'm quiet, that I am fighting. I have been fighting a head cold since Tuesday night, and it has been pretty brutal. Whenever I take Dayquil, it helps treat the symptoms, but my brain gets a little fuzzier. So that has been it's been a challenge, to say the least. What's up, Lee Speed? Good to see you, homie. Thanks for being here. So yeah, everything is kosher, man. Everything is good. And we're gonna get started. We got started an hour early today because I'm gonna get right into it. We're gonna get my DPS placements moving forward. I've got 4 out of 10 of them done. But then right at the normal stream time, we'll swap to tank, and we'll get going on that. So that's kind of the plan right now. We'll get it going. I don't know. Kick has been being very strange lately. I'm not sure what's going on with the website, but it has not been receiving and sending my chat over here. I'll have to start probably leaving my chat windows open a little bit more. Okay. DPS placements. Then we're gonna update our title a little bit here so that people know that we are doing DPS placements right now. Have I addressed the KKK controversy? Yes, it's in the video. The one video where I just addressed them all, my friend, if you're interested in that. Very short version, though. I'll tell you right now, clearly not a member of the KKK. Anybody who really believes that is ignorant at best. So. You had Aspen on your team? That's awesome. Aspen's the GOAT. She's awesome. Seen a few of her clips. I haven't watched a lot of her content, admittedly, but I'm familiar with Frogger, so by extension, I'm familiar with Aspen. So. Huge, if true. What is? Talk about Jacobs over on Twitch? Is that what you're saying? Nah, the controversies are stupid. Yeah, I mean, straight up. People just are lacking in the IQ points if they really believe any of that crap. I mean, just straight up. It is what it is, man. I'm not angry with them. They're just stupid. It's not. It's one thing to think that maybe it's a thing, but yeah, it's just weird. Oh no, you're good, Chaz. You're good. You're here all the time. I didn't think you were being facetious. I'm trying to find. There's no way it could all be true and you be a content creator and not be found out. Exactly. And that's why I addressed it, because the reality is, I'm actually thinking about putting a video about this out here soon. Not the controversy, but one of the things that I am seriously considering is creating a video talking about the harm of rage bait, because rage bait content has truly become prominent in the last 5 years. Basically since COVID, everybody was a lot more bored, and consequently they wanted to be content creators. They found that highly charged emotions, particularly the negative ones, got more clicks. So, consequently, that's what they did. And I just think it's fascinating, man. I really do. I think it's fascinating because rage bait is a net negative overall. Like, it just is. And I'm sorry, that's an objective reality. And I think what I'd like to do is help statistically back that up a bit. So we'll see. I think it would be the video would just be called The Harm of Rage Bait. Very simple. And we'd put together, it'd be like a video documentary concept, and I just think it'd be worth talking about. It's toxic and it's raising a generation of total losers and no person with sense wants to have anything to do with. Here's the thing, I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody does have anything to do with these individuals. And that breaks my heart, man. Truly, like, it breaks my heart in a real way. And it's just sad. What KKK controversy? A while back, my Patreon tiers were all starting with the letter K, and I had 3 of them. So people read into that and assumed I was part of the KKK. Because, you know, that's the only logical conclusion. So, genuine rage bait can be funny in the right context, but I hate how this year especially it's given avenue to saying objectively stupid things. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think you have to throw the baby out with the bathwater on this one with the rage bait stuff. You can't have it. I just don't think. The other thing is, like, I'll use a good example in my personal experience. He and I are cool now. But originally when Hottie shared the clip when I was scrimming with, or trialing for a scrim team a little while back, there was a clip where my youngest son was crying in the background. My wife was with him. But it was, you know, Gaming for Hope continues to play a plat scrim when his baby's crying in the background. He shared it on his Twitter. The problem is, for every one person who has a brain and realizes it's just rage bait, there is at least 2, most of the time more than that, per person who gets that it's just rage bait. There's at least 2 or 3 who genuinely believe it and then perpetuate it, and that just spreads. Because, again, negativity is more attractive to most people subconsciously than it is positive things, especially today's day and age. Holy cow. Toxicity sells, man. So, yeah, but the friends with, if you can make way different jokes with your friends than you would in public, every single one of us knows that, whether we're going to admit it or not. This is what it's like to have a mercy pocket, huh? What's up, Jelzy? A couple of your friends came by last night saying good things. All kind, for sure. Appreciate you sending them our way, man. For real, thank you. Well, I think we just got Valk out. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it was very kind of you to do, homie. I really do appreciate it, dude. I had to itch, bro. Got a little too low to peak. Nope, we gotta go. I don't think we can hold that. I'm gonna set up here. Okay. I should have probably shot the Mercy. Does the audio sound a little weird to you guys? No worries, Chelsea. Yeah, absolutely. I hope Tim does well, man. Let Tim know I'm thinking of him, man. For real. No, door's open, that's all. Uh-oh. Okay. We don't want to stay there anymore. That's an interesting play. Okay. Okay. I need to be getting more picks. I think I'm playing a little too passively. We held really well there for a bit, then we just started falling apart. Oh, okay, we aren't gonna try that. Okay, get out. Set up top here. Accuracy, not as good as I'd like it to be, but that's okay. This is not a very effective range for me. Oh, that's not the way I thought it was. Okay. Tells you how often I end up going these ways. Okay, we're gonna get set up top here. I mean, I'm not gonna go down there and touch the point. Okay. What's up, Peak? Good to see you, homie. I haven't been playing as much Tracer. It was just for a video. Placements, yeah. This is game 5 of 10. The first 4 were 2 and 2, and I'm gold 1 predicted. So, for perspective, I think I ended last season plat 1 on DPS. Less than 100 hours in comp, by the way. So, no worries, Yon. I do enjoy Tracer, but I just, for my placements, I kind of want to just try and see what I can do. My shoes are untied. Oh, not again, bro. I'm cooked. Good to see you back, Sir Axe. I will say, I never forget who you are, because you come into that same line every time you come in. Okay. You know, unironically, I'm going to play my other DPS hero that I really enjoy. We're going to play some Reaper. What's up, cartoons? The focus is to do some DPS for the first hour. Our diva made an interesting play. Gets demeched for it. Holy. Hey, they don't like me. Ray is bad. Who's Ray? Why are we continuing to do that same play, Diva? I do not know about that band cartoons. No. Again, Jedi is probably here. Stay down here. Okay, bro. Unlucky. Yep, that's fair. That's crazy. Okay. We're gonna have to go with our diva. My favorite band? Wolves at the Gate. Almost zero hesitation, to be honest. Okay. Oh. Do I regret that? Nope. Honestly, not even a little bit. Oh my. Oh, we're cooked. I'm so cooked. That's hilarious. That's on me. Completely on me. Ain't nobody else's fault. Where is this diva going? Oh no, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. The mercy pockets, dude, I hate it. I gotta get that mercy out of this guy. The mercy's died 5 times. Oh. We did swap off the diva. Okay, I thought he dropped. Okay. 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 I really do hate mercy pockets. They make subpar DPS players decent. I literally can't walk out right now. Dude, where is everybody? What are we doing? Go challenge that soldier. He's 1 HP. Instead, we're gonna lose the point. Oh my. Wow, no way. Oh, he killed. Well, I can't say that, because if I say that, I'm gonna block that off, but get your shield short and stand behind it. There you go. Dude. Yeah, there's just not anything I can do there. GG, go next. Legit, we just could not. Soldier was constantly pocketed by Mercy, so. And no one was killing her. I was trying, but I would like to think our Sojourn could have killed her, but she was too busy shooting the tank. Unlucky. You go next. I probably played a little too passively myself, so, you know, own what you can do, which is really just that. Yeah, it's fair, Jacobs, for sure. Appreciate it. And by the way, at best, Bronze 3. Encouragement for you. If you want people to take you seriously, talk more like Jacobs. Everybody else is just gonna ignore you, bro. MVP Mercy. Real. We had a Mercy there for a while, and it was working really well. Then we swapped off of it. Kind of the challenge with Mercy is, like, she really only benefits from being paired with a good DPS, and their soldier was a good player, but he literally won most of his 1v1s purely because he was pocketed. So, is what it is. Kai, thanks so much for the follow on Kick. Heads up, after Diamond, almost no one is playing Mercy. Yeah, that's what well, I mean, we could look at the data. Is that what the data says, or is that just your experience? Either way, it's fine, by the way, I'm just curious. I get that, RNF. If we go competitive, diamond, support, sort by pick rate. Au contraire, Mercy's picked 18% of the time. Maybe Reaper wasn't the pick going against a pocketed soldier. So here's the thing. What would your suggestion be? Reaper or soldier? Because those are my two. And I think with the way that it was working, I do think I did the best that I could. So, I don't know. Yeah, Jacobs, and this isn't actually meant to bash you, homie. I'm just saying that, like, Diamond competitive support in the American region is definitely high. Masters, Mercy drops to 14%, but she's still high. GM is where she drops below 7%, but she's still getting 50-50 win rates. So, who do I play on DPS? I think I just said it. I'm not sure if you caught it. It was Reaper and Soldier. That is correct. Reaper cannot shoot Mercy, but every time I tried to shoot the Mercy on Soldier, which is where I started, I'm not sure if you tuned in part of the way through the game, I would start trying to get a little bit of pressure on her, and as soon as I peeked the corner, all of them turned and killed me. So I had to try and do something that was a bit more self-sustaining. I see what you're saying, Jacobs. Yeah, EU may be a little different, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care what we're banning here. I'm gonna go... No. Yeah, whatever. Banning Czar, okay. We are seeing a lot more Czar bans. I know you guys aren't seeing this, by the way. It's intentional. I was getting stream sniped pretty hard yesterday. I went back and looked without streamer mode on, and it was the same profiles. So, I was getting stream sniped yesterday. So, it was not just a tinfoil hat moment, which is what I was worried it was. And like I said, we're only going to play DPS until 8 p.m. Central, and then I'll swap over to tank. Just want to see how far I can get with my placements in this. Can you guys hear the game when we're in this scene? I don't know. I don't think you can. Actually, you might be able to. Now that I think about it, you should be able to. You should be able to hear everything I hear. It's just you don't see it. Okay. It's only in my clips that it takes it out of there. Cool. So right now we have a Sigma, Genji, Juno, Ana. A couple of decently strong support picks. You know what's crazy though? Ana is picked a lot more, but has a very low win rate. And I'm not too sure how to interpret that, to be honest with you. Like, there's a few different ways you can look at that. Be a turret form. Don't know why I thought I could jump that. That was a good shatter. Not sure why our Sigma's playing in brawl range, though, I will say. That is very strange. Ana takes skill, and yeah, so like, she takes mechanical skill. For sure, and positioning, too. Easily punished in positioning. Okay, we got point anyway. Yep. Yep. We went second. That's literally what it boils down to on that one. That's unfortunate. Unironically, a Reaper swap almost makes sense on this one. Which is really what am I shooting at here? That was a poor use. Try and prevent them from moving up easily. What? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna swap after Visor. I keep holding on to it too long, waiting for the perfect opportunity, and unfortunately, it's just no opportunities are presenting themselves. I need to swap a lot sooner next time. That's okay, though. Okay, no deflect. Nice. Okay, once again, why is our Sigma playing in brawl range? I just don't get it. Nice sleep. Nice. Yeah, I just keep waiting for a better opportunity for like cooldowns to be used, and we're just gonna go in. We have a winnable game. Yeah, I didn't want to throw the whole ult. That's all. Yes, you can swap, but no, you shouldn't swap, in my opinion, in that situation. Which is just that. It's my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. Watch for shatter. Where the heck is this guy? Oh my gosh, well done. Great play. Yeah, my fault. Surely Juno can touch the point. Nice. Little delay. Don't know if we... Well, we have our tank. Not for much longer. Beautiful. I don't understand what the right click ability does. He's got shatter. Thought I could get him, but that's okay. Oops. Oh, hey. They didn't touch. Perfect. I play a good Reaper, I really do. And I generally understand how to fundamentally play this, but what's my peak rank on DPS? Plat 1. Nothing to write home about. Rosette, by the way, I'm sorry I missed it, but thank you for your raid. Thank you for the follows as well that followed that. I do appreciate that. No pun intended. Follows that followed. Ha. I feel like my accuracy is not as high as I'd like it to be. I mean, 33% isn't awful. And like you guys said with Reaper, I could probably work on, like, instead of shooting for the head like you do with Soldier, and maybe you shouldn't with Soldier either, but that's how I've always learned it. Kind of keep your crosshair on their head as best you can. But you guys are right in, like, the sense, like, I understand the concept, which is to shoot at their chest, and then as they move, you'll be hitting them no matter what, but you might occasionally get a crit. I get that. And if your aim isn't very good, like mine, it may actually net you a higher value going that route. So I get it. I think I get. I'll say what you're saying. I just don't like open queue. I don't. Open queue as a format, I think, is just very poorly balanced, and it's difficult to balance. Because how are you going to balance it, in my mind, right? Like, how do you balance a game mode like that? Okay, Ana. Okay, you can't TP up there, that's fine. Oh. Holy. Oh, that's unfortunate that I didn't have my perk yet. Oh, I thought there was a mini over here. There's one down here. Nice. Our Genji kind of popped off there. Okay, he'll get healed. No big deal. Play this corner. Oh, I got pinned. I'm dead. I should have heard that one coming. Do I think it's easier to climb an open queue? I don't know that I really have the expertise to speak into that because I don't play it enough to really have a good comparison. Okay, you can't. Can I TP up onto there? Okay, that's not a thing. I didn't know. Okay. Should have used Wraith there. Oh, surely we can get some space from that, though. It's only... You guys are 4v2. What? What headset do I use? It looks dope. I appreciate it. I bought it a while ago. This is a SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless. I actually don't know how we didn't cap that at all. Make them turn. Grab the mega. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, we got a Brig ult out. Okay, we win that anyway, doesn't matter. Wait, what? Some of this game has just been very confusing. Yeah, you gotta have a headset for sure. Can we touch the point? Any point cappers? Our ball's probably gonna die here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Where are we right now? That's unfortunate. This is such a winnable game, but I feel like we're gonna end up losing it because we just can't seem to get anybody to go in. Borderline ult swap? I don't know. Okay, I need to slowly, maybe more patiently look for a pick. Okay. Oh, that was a good minefield. Go behind. Farm ult. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. We can turn that, right? Like, what else can I possibly do here for these guys, man? Holy cow. I'll be hitting tank Q in like 16 minutes, by the way. There's no way we lose. There's no way we lose. We can win this. Any winners in the chat? Winners, hopers. Go touch the point. I gotta get there as soon as possible. They're gonna get shattered. Yep, I'm behind this wall. Anybody else notice that? I mean, yeah. These guys are terrible. I'm just gonna say it. There's just no way that they won, like, we lose that. Holy crap. The way that we lose this after so many great plays for me, I'm sorry, that's just not on me. There's things I could have done better, but that loss is not mine. It's crazy. I'm just like literally blown away by this team. How do you lose that? Absolutely appalling. We'll get you guys one more of these, and then we'll get started. So get started in the tank, that is. How do you get the diamond or gold right now? It's a great question. Gold 1 is not bad. Well, Gold 1 is bad when you were Plat 1 the previous season. Really drives me insane. But, I mean, on the upside, if I was Plat 1 last season and I placed Gold 1, we should fly right out of it, so. Pros and cons, for sure. But yeah, Soldier Reaper has been my hero pool for a little while, I would say. More recent, anyway. And, like, seriously, I think in competitive, I think I may have less than 100 hours overall in the role on competitive. Yeah, I have 90 hours right now, so. What's up, Rainier? You doing alright? What's up, Badoof? Welcome back over on Twitch. Appreciate it, homie. We just broke 6K over on Twitch today, guys. I had no idea. Thank you guys so much for all of you that are following over there. I appreciate it tremendously, my friends. How's the games been? A little rough. A little rough, for sure. My own performance has not been as good as it should be, and I have truly had some of the weirdest teammates tonight. No one's throwing, but like it just very strange. Hope you reach Masters. It'll be a little bit. We're still Diamond right now, and we're like Diamond 5 protect, like with the motion protection. So maybe I'm truly just a plat tank still. That's okay. This means I got a lot of room to improve still, which is irritating. But when I'm only putting in 6 hours a week, you can't expect it to exponentially go. You know. How old am I? I'm 29. What's up, Cheeky? Good to see you. As of the last dev notice, Gold 1, Plat 1 is 50th percentile, which means you're better than half the players. Is that what you're saying? I always forget how that works. When you say 50th percentile, I believe that means you're above half of the players. Statistically speaking. I think that's right. I don't remember for sure. Okay. I don't want to play any of these maps. These are all terrible. Why are we all unironically voting that one, though? That's cringe. Of the 10 available votes, 6 people voted for Havana. We need to get them on a list. The FBI needs to know about their location. By the rings. Alright, guys. Should I go Ash or Soldier for Havana? I feel like Ash would be a lot more fun. I'm gonna play Ash. No, I'm not trying to ban Ash. Gold 1 to Plat 5. Yeah, I mean, so once you get a Plat 4 and above, you're above half the game players. So, I'm down to ban Widow. I am so down. We should also ban Hanzo. Yep, Widow Hanzo, for sure. And then I'm going to ban Wu Yang. He's still very strong. I didn't even know. I never watched the show. I know what it is, Austin, but I never watched it, so I didn't really pay much attention. Ooh, this is a W. We have no Widow, Doom, Ball, or Sombra. This is an Ash map for sure. I completely agree with you, Rainier. I don't think they would reset the ranks again at the end of the season. That would be really weird. Alrighty then. Well, and right now too, Austin, like longer form content is becoming more and more common. Last DPS game, and then we'll see. We'll see. You can't see the game? Yeah, I know you can't see the game. It's intentional. I don't need my stream snipers having the easier time finding which game they're in. Appreciate it, Kermit. I'm not always good at it, man. I have moments just like everybody else. I just try to have less of them. But Kermit Yup over on Twitch said, hello, streamer in chat. First time catching a stream. Found you on Instagram. Keep up the positivity. Overwatch needs more of it. I appreciate it. You're looking forward to GTA 6? Not especially for or against the game, one way or the other. There we go. Try and watch the res. Nope, okay. Yeah, yeah. See what I'm saying? I'm full HP, correct? Yeah, I'm sorry. They need to take that away. That's ridiculous. His projectiles are too easy to hit right now. I do not know why they did that. That was one of the stupidest changes they've made in a very long time. They don't know. They may know. They knew. Yeah, Hanzo they overtuned the crap out of him. That also means that Hanzo has ult right now already. It's crazy. I do not know who was allowed to push the button on Hanzo, but whoever was allowed to do that. This Hanzo's being allowed to exist permanently. Oh, Deaton, you're good. I started an hour early. That's not your fault. That is so insane. I'm gonna ban Hanzo from here forward until they nerf him. This was such a bad change. Okay, we have Bob almost, though. We should be able to push with Bob, surely. Every single one of us hit Q and we still lost the fight. Like what? Yeah, Hanzo needs to be nerfed into the freaking ground. That is so... I'm so triggered. I'm not gonna lie. The state of Hanzo right now is triggering. I really hope they realize how bad this is. I want to look at his win rate across the ranks. I'm gonna pull it up, because we need to have a conversation. Hanzo is so busted right now. Like, there's no way. There is no way that they think this was a good decision, right? Even in GM... He's got a 10, almost 11% pick rate and a 53% win rate. In Masters, similar stats. Diamond, similar stats. Platinum. I know you guys can't see any of this. Does he drop quite a bit in Platinum, or was he up higher? Oh, he's even higher in Platinum. Oh my good lord. You're just driving your nuts, Crumples? That's kind of weird, bro. Hey, but I mean, whatever makes you happy. Hanzo's attractive. I get you that, but like, ayo, pause. But seriously, like, they increased his projectile size, didn't decrease the time it takes for him to earn ultimate, so he gets his ult really fast. And if they're gonna increase his projectile size, it needs to do less damage, straight up. Like, there's just no reason for that nonsense. Hey, would you look at that? If I could just hit one more shot. Oh, Ram's dead. He fed. They really need to nerf Hanzo. I'm glad that we aren't having a Hanzo in our game anymore, but it doesn't matter. He ran our lobby for the first little bit, and that's what gave him all this extra time. Yeah, we're going down to gold 2 now. Yeah, sometimes I think they decide not buffs and nerfs with a dartboard. That's probably true. Let's see if this is a Hanzo play of the game. Would you like to guess that it probably is? Let me show you my surprised face. Hanzo is not at all broken right now. Look how easy it is for him to hit a shot. Wow. Yeah, those shots should all land perfectly. Like, that's so cringe. Blizzard, please fix this. This is so bad. Alright, let's tank time for sure.
Before you start going.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I remember a period a few years ago, Orisa kept getting the most random buffs. Yeah, it was just power creep. I do remember that. I don't know. Well, you said a few years ago. I just felt like she was really strong recently. If you guys can give me just a couple minutes, I'm going to go say goodnight to my kiddos, and then we'll come back and we'll get into the tank gameplay now. So crazy to me. Hanzo is just a permanent first ban for me because of how strong he is. So, I'll be right back. Man. Let's look at Hanzo for a minute so that I can show you guys what I'm so frustrated by. There's a real problem, I think, here. Slide this over here. Yep, put this out to the edge. So, if we look at overall Hanzo, we're going currently by win rate. Hanzo, let's see, is he a high pick rate? I don't know what's high at this point. Oh, yeah, he's the 5th most pick DPS. And okay, besides Genji, who actually this really surprises me. This should not be. This should not be. This is really bad. They giga buffed him by giving him that, and they've got, if they're gonna lead the projectile size, which is fine if they want to do that. Obviously, it's their game; they can do what they want. But I think that the better way to balance that is to either A, revert that, which I think is what they should do. A one-shot hero should require some mechanical skill to hit the shots, plain and simple. But if you really want to make it that easy to hit a shot, lower the damage. Make it not a one-shot. But that kind of destroys what most people associate with Hanzo. So it's like, if I'm you, I'm just reverting the projectile size. It was crazy. Reaper's the same. What do you mean? Yep, yeah, so like, are you saying Reaper has the same win rate? He might. He might. Maybe he does. Let's look. I'm not. Win rate? Let's look. So, excuse me. Win rate. Reaper actually has the exact same with a slightly lower pick rate. Here's the difference. Let's look at the patch notes really quick, okay? I don't believe, and that's what I'm going to look. I don't believe besides... Did they change anything with Reaper? Surely they changed something with Reaper. Oh, because there's... I see. They got to do something else then. I think that making a one-shot hero get that easy of a shot is just not... I don't think that's reasonable. Yeah, the most recent thing they did with Reaper is they changed his perks. Whereas with Hanzo, you got perks, changes, and then the projectile size changes, what I've been told. Now, I'm not seeing that, to be honest with you. So let's go Hanzo. Shows up once. He didn't have a more recent change, did he? I don't think he did. Because I think what maybe people are... And I guess you guys can't see it. I'm just realizing. My bad, my bad. But, like... Yeah. So it is... Maybe I'm dead wrong. And what do you think changed it then? Because he feels a lot stronger this season. And I'll tell you what I've thought up until now. And this is just me checking, you know, the sources, so to speak, right? What I have thought up until now was that Hanzo was just... He just recently got a projectile size increase, which is what I've been told. I should not have just taken it for granted. That's on me. But... he was just as strong last season. It's going to be hard to show because obviously we don't have the data for last season. Oh, that's actually a cool idea. Beat Boop, I actually like that. Oh my gosh, Austin. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like... that's fair. I don't know. And, like, I'm always... Like, please keep... Like, you just saw it, right? Like, you just saw the fact that I was like, oh, okay, I was wrong on something, and just owned it, right? Because I am very open to that being the case. But yeah, I'm banning Hanzo from now on. Mercy's gonna be right behind him. And then for tanks... I don't think there's anything super strong, but I just don't want to play into Ryan. You know, I'm Zarya, so... Hot take, good Hanzos are scarier than good Widows. Yeah, true. When did they revert that back to Season 9 size? Well, I don't play with other tanks because I'm not in 6v6, but, I don't really have a lot to think on Wu Yang. Wu Yang himself is just really strong right now, so when I see a Wu Yang on my team, I'm thrilled. Mid-season last season? Okay. Okay, so everybody's kind of consistent on last season. That's possible, Arn. And it's almost impossible to get the game perfectly balanced because you don't, unless you did like a split balance at like diamond and below, like plat and below, and then diamond and above. It's such a different game, and even that's not going to be perfect because every rank you go up from diamond, it gets disproportionately different as a game. From what I've understood, I've not myself been up there, so I won't speak too much to that, but that's what I've understood. Alright, one of my biggest problems yesterday on Zarya was that I was focusing too much on the tanks. Okay, we're gonna try and just kind of put, okay. Okay, I was trying to bubble him. I don't think there's much I can do for my echo here. Yep, I was gonna try and bubble. Oh, we're getting caught up by a wall right now. I should have grabbed the mini there. That actually may lose us that fight. Okay. Wait, I'm sorry, how is he alive? Did you guys see that too? It felt like he was just... Is there an ability that Wu Yang has that I need to watch for? Because it felt like he was literally out healing my... Like, almost healing himself, but maybe their Ana was hitting some shots there. It just feels like every time I duel a Wu Yang, it's like he's just crazy self-sustained. Now he's nano. Oh my lord. That was a stupid grab. I'll own that, but like, they just used every ult they have. Bro. Nah, Wu Yang's got... I have to look. Okay, we got a good commit. Bro. What? Am I dense? Don't answer that. I'm gonna trying. Oh. Yeah, that was just stupid. That was just stupid. My grabs are really getting bad lately. Where they almost seem like they're just like throwing crap at the fan. Rather than like strategically utilizing them. And that is something I completely have to own. My grabs could be getting some value. Right now they're getting no value. It just is what it is. And what I mean by that is like not that I'm just accepting that they are getting no value. But that I am now aware of it. There we go. Jump into that. Around here. Oh, I am cooked. Yeah, Wu Yang is so strong right now. Like, the self-sustain of those who know how to play him is crazy. I'm dying a lot, though. I'm dying a lot. Okay. Cover. We'll review this one. We're gonna probably... I mean, it's not over yet, granted, but, like... That worked. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it's still winnable, but... Well, he just has so much sustain, is my problem. Like, he has a lot of... And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's one of his abilities. I'll have to do a little... Maybe after this game, we'll review this game, and we'll also look at, like, Wu Yang specifically. Oh, that was actually a really big Bastion ult. Oh my lord, what? Legit, like, how does someone survive that? I just... What? I'm genuinely confused. But maybe if I know that he's that way, maybe I need to play differently and just adjust a bit. It's alright. Okay, we're going in on something here. We have one down. Okay, we got the Wu Yang. So if he uses his wave ability, maybe... Maybe that's what we have to bait out, that cooldown. Is that the cooldown that he's doing that with? Man, I got DPS going negative, yes, but like I could be playing better, so it doesn't really matter. Trust switch Doom? No. It's a quick way to throw the game, though, I will say. Okay. Oh, we're Kitsune. Yes, that was worth it. Shooting at me. Dang it. I'm supposed to stop. Don't have another bubble. Oh, I die. Yep. Chose a good move. I mean, there's just not much I can do on that particular one. Yeah, I'm done with my DPS placements for tonight. Yeah. I'm all on tank at this point. This is just GG. We can review it and see what happened. All good. I mean, yeah, there's just, you know, with the way that my teammates were performing, I needed to carry harder, and I just didn't. So, but if you can't play Wu Yang in this meta, like, and get some value out of him, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. What am I placing DPS? I haven't finished my placements. I'm just done with them for tonight. All right, we accept the platinum 1 on the chin, dude. My gameplay has not been enough to carry me in diamond, and that's on me. So let me update that little graphic there. We don't want to be dishonest. Okay. We are gonna review that one because I think there's so much I could have learned, and I don't want to just keep queuing mindlessly. So let's go history, replays, Colosseo. Was that a master one? Wait, what do you mean a master one? Oh my gosh. Austin. There's already enough people on the internet trying to make that joke. You stop it. Oh, I'm not sure that going forward here was the right call. I'm getting bursted down. The bubbles, high charge. Like that. That's insane that he lives there. Okay. So far, I think that overall I'm not doing horribly. But, like, it's not... I mean, I've got 88% ult charge on Czar in a pretty short amount of time. How far are we into the game? A minute? 2 minutes. Okay, a little bit longer than I thought. Golly, it's a horrible sound. Yeah, so that grav was not good. Yeah, they just used every ult here. This one's not. It's like that fight specifically we're gonna move past. Okay, I'm not walking in cover right now. I'm walking right down main. Okay, so that's part of it. Yeah, the grabs were probably not getting enough value, and that is definitely something that's simple enough for me to work on, but I want to add something that's gonna... Because, yes, like, let me just be super clear, because I'm not disagreeing with you. My grabs have been abysmal for a while. Well, Nostromo, as much as I appreciate that, I would say that... So, there's a balance here. When I'm learning, and this is something that I would encourage all of you to learn as well, there's a difference between responsibility and who is at fault. You can take responsibility for something that is not your fault. There is a balance, right? So was that game my fault? No, probably not. But can I take responsibility for it anyway and figure out what I can do better? Yes. Because if I just look at who's at fault and never take responsibility for it regardless of whether or not it is my fault, I lose an opportunity to grow. And this is way beyond Overwatch, by the way. This is a very real life thing here. And I know that some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, it's Overwatch, dude, you're overthinking it. But no, like, seriously. It is a real thing. This is a real problem. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging This is something that the Overwatch community is so bad at separating from both sides of the extreme. This game was not my fault. I had a DPS who was negative, and both of my supports were feeding their brains out on paper. However, I can either leave it at that and gain no value from a loss, or I can look at it and say, okay, what can I take responsibility for? Not their deaths. Most likely. I mean, there's going to be nuanced times where maybe I could have turned around and bubbled them and they might have lived. But that's too nuanced. What was I doing wrong? In the majority of this game so far, a lot of what I am seeing is that I'm walking down main and being forced to use my bubbles rather than using them intentionally. See, like right here, I don't have my bubbles. Because instead of walking from cover and putting pressure on them to get charged, yep, we walk in, walking down, get slept, unlucky. But now, the Ramatra is just running my backline. I need to walk past this shield here. He's on his own. I need to go in here. Nope. Ah, see? Okay, a lot of this is a lack of commitment. I mean, Wu Yang is also very strong. Don't get me wrong. But like, lack of commitment for sure on my my targets, particularly when I start shooting the tank. Now, if there's a better opportunity that presents itself, this is something that Spilo has talked about, and I'm kind of I think it was Spilo talked about, like, there's nothing wrong with shooting the tank if that's your opportunity, but as soon as a better opportunity arises, you need to go for it. And on his hero like Zarya, your movement towards an opportunity is not usually what he's talking about. I don't think. It's more of when the fight shifts and you push him back. You should be pushing him back into his team. Once you get back into his team, you need to shoot the other heroes, right? Stop shooting the tank when the supports are still up, and now that you've pushed the Ramatra back into them, you can kill them. Nostromo, as much as I appreciate what you're saying, we're already, look at, I mean, I want you to see it. Look how much value I'm extracting from analyzing a game that in your mind I'm not gonna get much value from. Now, you can make the argument that maybe if I have a game where I am more responsible, more at fault for the loss, you can make the argument that I'll get infinitely more value. But I'm still getting value from a loss, and I'm so sick of losing. So if I'm gonna lose, I want to take a W from it, even if that means I'm just reviewing it. And right here, I think a lot of it was just, yes, grabs. Grabs inarguably are the problem here. But then I think just positionally, I was wait, why am I queued for damage too? That's weird. I just think that a lot of it was just that I was pushing down main. And there's nothing wrong with going down main fully, but when you're walking down the center and then wondering why your cooldowns are gone by the time you get there, that's just gold level play, man. I don't even deserve plat if I'm gonna keep doing that. So we just keep going. Norl, I'm gonna give you your points back. I don't have my water bottle near me. I could text my bride and see if she'd be willing to bring it, but I actually don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Ah, well, I'll grab it in a second. I want to wake up my son, and if I reach through right now, I probably will. Where did we land? Oh, watch point. Oof. Why do you think your grabs are bad? How will you improve them? What is the difference between a good and bad grab? Well, I didn't grab anybody. All of that game. I don't think I got one grab where I actually got anybody. And even if I did, I think it may have been once with Wu Yang. And I just think that because he had his wave ability still up, whether it's broken or not, I can't control the balance, but I control when I engage. And if he's still got that ability up, maybe I don't engage yet. So, that's all. I would argue, for me, and me specifically, Rainier, I would say probably it's going to be positioning, because I understand target priority, but like really, like it should come to me naturally once I get back into the right rhythms here. So, desk just sprouting water bottles. Yes. No, it was over behind my monitor. I realized I had it here from when I was asleep last night. I have a corner desk, and the back part of my corner desk functions as my nightstand as well. So, get you a posture check, though. I got you, Norl. Is it Norl or no roll? No, I don't know.
You look like a talented bunch.
is going to be a good game. What we are focused on here is positioning to prevent my cooldowns from being used too early and then actually landing grabs.
Don't worry, I have a plan for that.
Yeah, Rainier, that's actually a really good way to phrase it. Thank you for sharing that. Rainier over on YouTube said, I agree just in general that with what I said, that positioning is more important. I think positioning is set in stone per hero, and from there you shoot what's available. Yeah, that's actually a lot of what Spylo talks about a lot. I thought there was oh, that's a Baptiste thing. I hit someone with my grab. Instantly better. Oh, okay. I'll admit, that one was a silly grab. Before any of you start nitpicking at it, that one was for sillies, alright? Nope. I still got my abilities here. Walk back around the corner. Get down from there. Come back around. Okay, we should be able to push up here. Now that is an interesting visor. Positioning looking a lot better already. Average charge not as good, so my bubble usage is slipping a bit, and that's okay. Yeah. They are probably sitting on a grab. Perfect. No, I am not trying to get to OWCS. That is something that I've had to put back on the back burner for a while, if not permanently. purely because by the time I'll have time, I'll probably be in my 30s. So yeah, the Moira was a silly grab. It worked out, but it was silly. I don't really have a least favorite one, Twitch. What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Austin, if you're still here. Nice. Watch point is usually a hard Zarya map. Yeah, for sure. For sure it is. And I guess I've played enough that I don't know. Reinhardt, by the way, I did see your redemption. I didn't see it as it shows up as a chat in my window that I have open because I have all the chats in one window on my screen. But I do see your guide the raid. We will, as long as Salty Fish is live. If not, I'll refund you the points no matter what. Why did I decide the 75% knockback over the new miner? I love the new miner a lot, but on a high ground map, being able to get to the higher ground areas is a good deal. Okay, let's see if we can get some early charge. Okay, we got a little bit of charge. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, we can walk back forward. We're gonna walk a bit here. Just tickle at her back line a bit here. We still have another bubble. We're okay. Okay, we have 100 charge almost. Oh, I am way too low. I should not have been. I thought that was her last bubble. But we are lagging a bit as well. Exciting. Okay, we got that one. Let's walk down onto point. Play in the brawl range. It's fine. We're going to play cover. There we go. We're going to make a silly play here. We are having a bit of a lag spike on occasion. Okay. Could have probably got a little bit of charge off that one if I'd been paying more attention. Okay. It's okay. We got the Genji who was going in on our backline. That was a good grab on the Zarya's part. Avoidable for sure if I had come back a little bit sooner. Alright, let's see what we can do to recover this fight. We are currently very down. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to die. I couldn't see his health. Okay. Moira, no fade. Wow. Wow, I just let them cap. My fault. Oh, whoa. Dude, I'm telling you, the lag has been something in the last little bit. Okay, we do need to probably back out of here a bit. We can probably kill this Zarya, though. Oh, we're backing. Never mind, we don't try and kill this Zarya. We try and back out here. Okay. Okay, we don't want to burn the... Okay, we burst the bubble. Okay. We're gonna try and get up to par here. Oh, what? They should actually be able to turn that thing into the Hanzo's just hitting the logs. Oh, good ult. I'm not sure if you get out of that, but good ult. Yeah, we are having a serious problem right now with lag in the last couple nights, so very unfortunate on that sense. Can we go? Oh my gosh, you can go all the way up here? Did they buff that? I wasn't paying enough attention to the previous stat. Did they buff that? What the? Huh? How did I just get... What just happened to me? What just happened? Did anybody else just watch that? I didn't get booped. I lagged off the roof. Oh, I'm annoyed, bro. That's so frustrating. I literally just lagged off the roof. Oh well. Not a big deal. Nothing I can control there. Just gotta keep moving. Super frustrating, though, because I definitely was not jumping off of it. Yeah, Hanzo, man. Shoot, man, we could have held that third point a lot longer had I not literally lagged off of the map. Yeah, it's over. We got more point time, but we're ignoring our teammate. We're flashing, like flying onto point here. We're getting a Zarya. I'm so irritated at that. That seriously is what happened. I legitimately just lagged off of the better position. And we would have been able to hold second. Oh well. We have a lot more time. Still very winnable. Just very frustrating. I misplayed the first point, which was the bigger thing I can focus on. So we might go back and review the defense on first point, depending on how this one goes. If we win it, I definitely won't, but I am low-key considering getting a different internet provider. Because, like, you guys are watching my lag spikes, right? And they aren't anything, like, as bad as they've been. But, like, we're fluctuating between, like, 50 ping all the way up to 100, and it's constant. So weird, man. So weird.
You think we shouldn't fight back?
I think you need to start fighting smarter.
I have not run cart. I have not. My brother-in-law is super into those, though. He's like super into it. Like Hollow Knight is his jam. He was super excited for Silk Song. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, I got booped, that's fine. Oh, this is a problem. Hello? Maybe she just got Suzu up, but that would have been a really good time to use it. Am I wired? I am unwired, believe it or not. Make sure it didn't swap. No, I'm still wired. Sometimes my PC will randomly swap to wireless, which makes no sense. But I've even taken the password out, and it somehow still remembers it. I would rather them not cap it if we can... Hanzo is such a cheesy hero, man. I'm so frustrated by that, man. And I am still lag spiking too. Like, you can watch the latency up in the corner. It's constantly spiking. We can win one fight here and turn it though. Yeah, it's still winnable. We had extra time. So if we just win like 1 or 2 fights and just keep on it, we should be good. Mine used to do that because the Ethernet port was damaged. It's possible for sure. I don't know of a way to test that very well, apart from going to wireless. Which we could do, but I can't do it midstream, so. I'm gonna stretch these shoulders there for that redemption. Good night. Okay. Alright, let's be more conscious of this. We were doing a really good job. Just cover bubbles, cover bubbles. So we should be okay. And they're still on Czar. We have to get their Hanzo out. Or at least force his angles a bit better. Because if he just has free reign to stand in the main area and shoot, I've just got to kind of be more cognizant of where he's at. Okay. Back and way out. Wait, what? Wait. When did they change that? I thought that this was the boundary. Okay, we got a pick. I'm gonna move up. Yep, my Moira just backed off, man. What's up, Yanni? Been having some lag spikes tonight, and this Zarya is just doing a grand job of destroying my team right now. Oh my gosh. Please. Guys, what are we doing? Try not to do anything crazy. We got cap. Okay. Dang it, man. objectively not my fault. But I could have played better, and I'm gonna have to figure out that first round defense. I need to look back at. Who is our negative support? Yeah, we're avoiding. Avoiding. Easiest avoid of my life. Holy crap, man. That one was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, that one kind of tilted me a bit. It's as like much as we were. I mean, look at all this. This is tough. Of course, part of this is DPS, but like, we're not gonna look at stats. We're just gonna look at mine. I want to look at that first point defense because we got ran over there, and there was no reason for that. I did have some lag second point, and I can genuinely say that that screwed us over badly. Not that there wasn't any other mistakes, but their tank had double your damage, not your fault. Yeah, but they didn't have that many more eliminations. That just means they were shooting me. That's all it means. Damage numbers and numbers are not everything. They are just an indicator of what you can look at. So, fair observation though. I'm not going to argue with you on it. I'm just like, I'm not going to argue on the observation portion of it, but okay, this is not first point defense. Let's skip a little ways. Okay, we're getting close. Okay. There we go. Okay, getting some early charge. Okay, good. Looking to see where my team's at. Not bad. Seeing where my team was. This is not bad. Yep, get some good charge. Still have bubble. I actually probably could have played more aggressively here. But we're so far not making any massive mistakes because they aren't making any cart progress. That almost got me killed though. Okay, now they're getting underneath here. This is probably my first mistake. If I had to guess, I'd die here. Do I remember for sure? I could have positioned in a way to prevent the Mega at least from getting bought. Got knocked off ship by enemy Czar secondary, FYI. You're probably right. I'd have to go back and look at it. But that's a crazy secondary in land. So if she did, good for her. That was just a skill shot. Can't be mad at that. It seemed like lag happened right at the same time, so I just chalked it up to that. But even if it was that, there's not much I could have done to dodge. What a crazy right click to hit, you know? Okay, I don't think this is the worst thing at all. Okay, but now they get a first pick. I use my first bubble. Honestly, here, I probably should have just backed off sooner. Like, if we back up just a teeny bit more. And I'm willing to bet that if we look at free cam. And we put the spectate overlay on. Okay, if they get that first pick right here, I need to just hard back. And then I stay. I think I come back around. Right here. This decision to come back in and fight was a terrible decision. We were down. They had positional advantage. We had a Zarya that was pocketed. High charge. Instantly grabs. This was a good Zarya grab. Like, I'm not mad at it, but the way that I could have avoided this grab was to... There was a decision, and I'll show you where it was. This may be being a little too micro, but... Right here when the Hanzo gets that shot right there, this, like, I start backing. I back. Right here, I need to go, instead of walking back forward, I need to walk back around this corner. Because especially with where cart is right now, there is no reason for me to hold this space. So me holding this space and staying here, and I remember thinking about it in this moment going, I probably stayed too long, and I did. That's exactly what happened, and then I got grabbed for it. The grab was a good grab, but I could have avoided that by being a little bit quicker on the drawback. So, tis what it is, man. Is the stream freezing for those of you on Twitch right now? Anybody else kind of... Can you guys contribute to that one way or the other? Doesn't look like my stream health is bad over there, but it could be. If anybody else is, make sure you let me know, because I definitely want to know. Not for me? Okay, it might just be that person's internet then. Okay. And don't ever feel ashamed to say that kind of stuff, even if it turns out it's like your internet, not mine. I'd rather someone say something in the off chance that it is my internet and it's something I need to fix. So please know that I'm appreciative. YouTube has its own stream. Twitch and Kick have the same stream that's just split between the platforms. YouTube has its own thing. If you couldn't be Christian, what religion would I choose? I wouldn't. There isn't another religion that has enough factual basis for me to follow it. I would be very discouraged if Christianity was not real and provable. And I'm just saying that in the most kind way possible. If you believe in another faith, I can't believe in other faiths. I can't. There's too many illegitimate things that are there. That's just my response. What's the factual basis for Christianity? Unpacking that on stream would take quite a while. What I would encourage you to do is to look that up. There's a lot of great information out there on that. A lot of great information on there on that. We are going to hard ban just one hero from now on. I'm banning Hanzo. He's too freaking strong. What's my favorite role to play? Tank. Tank for sure. Yeah, Cliff Neckley. Yeah. Cliff's really good. Am I familiar with The Gritty? Yes, I'm familiar. Why did you put my name in Game for Hope in like quotes though? That was weird. Cliff's great. Yep. I've also become a really big fan of oh, why am I forgetting? Bryce? Is that his name? Bryce something. I forget his last name. What do you think is the most important virtue to have and act as a Christian? Love. And it's not something I think. That's what the Bible actually says. Consistently throughout the Bible, you see that love is the most the most important thing. Yeah, Bryce is really good. Bryce is like a very young version of Cliff. Hey, Gaiman, can you do a good Trump impression? No. I'm not gonna make things political. Trump is in a lot of heat right now, and as much as I voted for the guy, I'm not. The only reason I ever voted for him was because he aligned more with my personal beliefs than Miss Harris. Okay, so they all went that side. Oh my, where's my team? I am cooked. I am, yep. Why were they fighting over there? Who are they fighting? Why are you telling your political views if you don't want to get political? Sharing your political views as a general statement should not forcibly change the conversation to being strictly political. Slippery slope. No, it's not. It's pretty easy to stop, actually. Because do you see how I did it? I did just now. Believe it or not, it is very easy to stop. Okay, we are down one, but I think this is still very winnable. Because they're down their tank, and we are not. Okay, we are fairly down now. What personal values did he align with you on? I will not be getting into that on stream. That's the thing. I may swap roles. I'm gonna be honest. Tank is just not fun anymore. Am I streaming on YouTube? I am. Yep. supports are hanging out back here. Huh. That was a really good boop. Dude, what is... I'm telling you, something's off with my internet tonight. I'm having some weird, inconsistent lag spikes here. Yeah, that's... I just don't know what to do, man. Yeah, if you're not on Fiverr in today's Fiber, excuse me, in today's day and age, it's pretty crazy. Who do I have on the Packers game this Sunday? I don't have any preference at all. I'm not an NFL guy, not a football guy, American or otherwise. Did your son chew on the cable? No. I think that the size of it's fine. Why do you think that's such a large thing? I think you guys are just used to seeing a couple of streamers who use one. That use it in a smaller capacity. I'll just agree to disagree with you. You don't have to like how I do my layout. That's okay. I'm sorry, he's what? He is full HP. I am so lost and very confused. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you, like something's off. You're gonna have shatter. Nope, you're not hating. I don't see you as hating. I was just sharing with you why. What is this Reaper doing? He keeps just running in like an absolute mad lad. Yeah, I don't get anywhere with that, unfortunately. We better back out. Yeah, both their supports just aren't dying. Ours are dying literally 2 times for every time they die, so. I just... Maybe our Genji recovers that for us? Wow, our Genji may have actually just clutched that fight, low-key. Low-key. Our 17 and 6 Genji coming in clutch. Let's see if I can get in here. Problem is, right now... Ooh, that stagger actually may have allowed us to win this round. Like, high-key. I won't interrupt too much. Yeah. Close game right now. Sorry for my irritability tonight, guys. That's on me. I'm willing to own that, but yeah, it's just been, I don't know what it is. I don't know if any of you guys are like this too, but if you, and I've said it a couple times, but I'll say it again just in case. Dayquil for me just makes me really like mentally foggy and irritable. And I hate that. But it's either that or I'm hacking out a lung and can't stream at all. So it's kind of like, this is the best of both worlds, but my already sort of rough focus and reaction to... There is no way, bro. What the Rhine doing? If I'm not enjoying tank anymore, I'd go back to support and heartbeat. Like in a heartbeat. Can't really walk in on that. Him. We got him out. Oh. How did that, like, happen? Thank God we broke the lost streak, chat. And here's the thing. The teammates had a rough start, but like by the end of it, they actually played decently. And that's what I'm trying to tell you is like, it seems like I understand that matchmaking is not something I'm going to permanently blame. It's just like, it does seem like the matchmaking feels worse right now. And I'm not sure if that's just my feelings, which is very possible, or if it is actually just worse. There are people who will tell you that there is, and there are people who are very well put together that would say, you know, it's not any different. Your Genji won that game for everyone. The Genji played very well. I do not think he carried that game. I will tell you that right now. You're welcome to think that. It's your opinion. He did do a couple of really good plays, and I'm not taking that from him. We've played Coliseo. I'd like to play Queen Street. I don't want to play Midtown. If he didn't clutch, you guys lose though. The same could be said for me in a couple of plays as well. So like, it just really, like, it's very subjective when you say someone carried. I don't think I carried that game, but I don't think the Genji did either. I don't think it's fair to say that he did. I think the whole team played well. Notice that's how I said it at the end. Like, they struggled at first, but now at the end, they all look like they played decently. So, I don't think anybody carried that game. A couple of us carried individual fights, but not the game itself. We hard ban Hanzo. We hard ban Wu Yang because they're both very strong right now. And we ban Ryan. Everyone looked in at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and again, I'm not trying to be like super like nitpicky. I'm just saying that I think that everybody played really well by the end of the game. I'm also looking forward to after stream. I sit on the couch, watch a movie with wifey. Got some donuts at Walmart earlier. Just like, you know, well, for those of you that are familiar, you can get like a pair of donuts at Walmart for like $2. So it's not terrible. And they're Walmart donuts. They aren't anything glorious, but they're good. They're tasty. They'll do. What movie are we gonna watch? I think there was some YouTuber that she wanted to watch earlier. Scam is a lot, maybe. I think it might have been what she called him. She wanted me to see because she apparently watched a lot of it, and I have never seen anything from that person. But Wally's goated. Love Wally. We really do need to finish the Pirates of the Caribbean movie that we were watching. Alright, here we go. Oh. Here. What is... Yep, just enable this Genji a bit. Our Genji's playing very well. Yeah, this is one of those games where we're going to be the stomping team, which feels good to happen that finally after all this time spent tonight not getting stomped, you know? Genji? Okay, bro, how about you calm down? Have a little less Adderall, my guy. Holy crap. Yeah, Genji Reaper's Zarya is like... chef's kiss for charge, you know? Alright, that was a lot better. Happy Friday, Volance. Volance? I played well. My DPS both played very well, as well. Though I was not fighting AI, although it did feel that way. That's really good. Yep, coming back for cover. Alright. Okay, we're 84%. Might be able to land the stream here. Back in Diamond. That would be poggers, dude. I would love that. I would appreciate that. We like this. Oh, we got more than one. We got like 40 minutes. We might be able to get 2 more if we... Especially if they're quick like that one. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't queue. I'm throwing. Do I have a goal in mind for this season? Just to get and maintain diamond, I think would be plenty, you know? You want to drink too?
No.
Oh. My moss water. Ayo, chat, how long can you keep water in a water bottle before it gets moldy? This is not a trick question. Honestly, I'd like to play some Flashpoint, man. I'm here for it. Over Runasapi and Havana, especially. I swear if we end up playing Havana, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Alright, no cliff jumping. Good. It's a good start. You'll probably smell it. Yeah, that's fair. Depends on the material of the water bottle and whether or not you have had a drink from it with your mouth, leaving bacteria in it. Oh wow, we're getting scientific. Okay. Appreciate you guys just cooking here for a minute. What's my favorite brand of bottled water? I don't really drink a lot of bottled water. I just drink out of a hydro flask. Not sponsored, not a hashtag ad. I think 64 ounces. It's a freaking unit. It's great. Fill it up once and just drink it throughout the day. I usually have a goal of like 64 ounces of water minimum. Keeps me well hydrated, so.
Optimizations, that weapon of yours could probably be much lighter.
Thank you for all the follows tonight, guys. I am really thankful. We just broke 6,000 followers on Twitch tonight. I am beyond grateful for it. I really do appreciate it. I do know that the 10-minute delay between follow and chat is a little off-putting, but I've had to do that over the last little while with all the negativity. It has saved my moderators and I so much time and stress because it gives people a minute to think about it, and people that usually want to troll, and they're just here for that, that's a long time to wait. I don't think I'm gonna get out of here. Nope. Okay. They just capped, which is good for us, but that's okay. Oh, Crumples. Somebody that knows Crumples needs to get Crumples to AA. Oh, I should have. I thought I hit that. Okay, we might be able to hold this for a moment if I play, especially if I play this any better. That's okay. I should have peeked my Ana a lot sooner. My fault. Yanni, you're good, bro. You're good. I need to tune into your streams more. Ever since the Jeopardy game, you've been tuning into mine a lot more. I'm sorry, bro. I'm terrible about that. I barely have any time these days, so I just don't do all that much stream watching. Don't think we... Might have been a bit of a Hail Mary, but that's okay. May have unironically not been the worst ult though. Bruh. I might have delayed that long enough for my Sombra to do something. Doubtful. They'd have to get the tray. Now they gotta get the Moira, which they aren't going to do. Close first point. That's okay. That means this is very winnable. I gotta quit trying to enable my Sombra though. Oh, that's tough, dude. That's tough. What's my schedule look like on a regular church day? That's a great question. I do serve at my church, so personal decision. I also think that all Christians should be serving in your church in some capacity. Personally, I end up on the camera team, running cameras for our live streams and stuff. So I end up there usually for first service for a bit. Let me lock in and get this fight here. I'll give you guys a good answer. Ooh, big pulse, big pulse. Where's this chick? Cool. After first service, I usually go 2 seconds and stay for that. Bible talks about staying in fellowship and the importance of it, so I believe that just going in and serving is not enough. I'm big on just being helpful to my church team and that kind of stuff as well. Okay, what are we doing? Just hoping to get the tracer out. It's okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, Fluttershy. That's very kind. See how we do that? And then after that, usually we hang out here at the house, like my wife, like a full 3-hour break, just being, because right now the way that we have things rocking is we have, oh, I mean, hey look, another really bad ult from Gaming for Hope. Oh my gosh, where is my healing? They're both up, and neither of them are healing. Okay. Maybe I moved out of their LOS. I'll have to go back and watch that one. That really is probably not their fault. They have good healing numbers, which indicates I'm the problem. So. Oh, okay, our tray is doing something. Oh, we aren't going to keep walking? Okay. Oh, okay. Got the Moira. You heard of the Orisa bug, right? I don't know, actually, to be honest with you. Then after I get my wife a break from hanging out with the kids all day by herself, we end up going to a family dinner with our extended family on her side. I'm gonna get slept here. And then once that's done, we typically find ourselves coming back home and just chilling as a fam for a bit, and Rachel and I will sometimes have a date Sunday nights. Oh, that's a bad bug. Uh-oh. Huh. We got a couple of big ults out there, though. That was very poor on my part, though. I right-clicked instead. The one time I finally right-clicked into deflection, I thought I could hit in underneath him and get splash damage, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Yeah, no, I fumbled for sure. Not arguing that, just to be clear. Big anti-nade from our Ana. Oh my. Oh. Might be cooked. I 100% deserve to lose that point. I 100% deserve to lose that point. Yanni, that'd be dope, man. I've been thinking about doing more collaborative content in the near future, man, so I will definitely keep that in mind. You were super chill. I don't know much about your content myself, and it's not meant to be, like, rude or anything. It's just I just don't know much. So, let's see. Where's my team? Okay, we're here. Okay. They're down a couple of really big cooldowns. Okay, they got Nano Blade out. And we had Brig ult, so that's not bad. We can still win this one, by the way. This is very winnable. That's a problem. I was predicting he would keep going. Bubble burst. I was like, wait, what happened to me there? Okay, now we have an even flashpoint map. Interesting. Oh, Jacobs, I just realized what you were saying. I'm sorry, I was like really being slow here. We are down very heavily. Ah, I thought I was gonna hit the bubble fast enough there. Ugh. Through that point, my fault, my fault, my fault. Why are we unironically taking the Sim Shield perk, though? That is a very weird perk to take. Oh, I guess when you're 13 and 12, you do need to do something. That's fair enough. That was an ultimate. Yeah. No, that one was me. And I'm proud of that game. I'm really proud of that game. And that's going to push us back into Diamond as well. Like, that, I think just reviewing that first game tonight may have been the catalyst. We also had good teammates. Like, just to be... Well, we had one good teammate. We had 3 decent teammates. That was one of the very few Moira ult play the games that I will at least allow to be a good thing. She actually did really well. That Tracer is Thanos. Real. What's up, Apathy? Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it so far, man. It's been a blessing to have you guys, man. I really want to say really quick while we're in this moment, like, just to say thank you, because, like, and this isn't like some weird, like, Emmy Award speech for me getting Diamond. Relax, all right? But, like, I am really grateful for the growth lately, man. I've wrestled with a lot of the negative that's come with it, because there's been a lot. Disproportionate amount, to be clear. There's been a lot. The negatives that have come with it have been hard to wrap my head around, especially when you went from where I was, which was like 20 average viewers across platforms, to well over that now, 4 and 5 times that. And that's a really jarring difference, especially because the majority at the very beginning especially were just outright toxic, and I ended up getting more moderators involved, and it was an adjustment. And I've really had a hard time wrestling with, like, who's left. Like, the people that are still here, are they actually genuine, or are they just being passive-aggressive? And, like, kind of my face, two-faced kind of situation. And it's been tough, I'll be honest. It's been really tough to decipher. And I've had some really rough nights. Just being transparent, I don't really care if the haters think they get some fuel from that. Go right on ahead, man. So I'm just thankful, brother. I really am. I'm really, really thankful today. Like, it is something that I do not take for granted. Now that we've hit Diamond, I would like, and I hope you guys are cool with this, I would like to take a break from Tank. I know that many of you are like, no, just keep playing Tank, but I haven't finished my placements, and I don't get a lot of time to do my other roles. I'm gonna go, and I'm the streamer. I will keep it a buck with you. If you're not into DPS, that's cool. I'm gonna finish my DPS placements. Maybe not finish them. I've got one more game for a stream tonight. And then I am sick right now, and the doctor's note I was given told me to stay off the rest of this week, so I'm off tomorrow too. So I probably won't stream tomorrow, almost for sure, but I just asked Aspen if she thinks I got champ material based off my gameplay that she saw, and she said for sure. That's a TikTok. Yep. Yep, that's true. Torb time. No. Not a Torb enjoyer. Katari, Neon, and Jamp, thank you so much for the follows on Twitch. I really do appreciate it. Man, humbled today, man. Truly. Oh, I guess I'll take the, I'll turn off the, graphic for now for that. Because we're not obviously diamond on DPS. I don't think I've ever hit diamond on DPS. Gotten plat 1 pretty consistently, like steadily over time. I've only got like 80 hours in competitive on DPS. So, you guys got any fun plans for the weekend? Do anything fun? My microphone captured a beard hair. Do I know Raptor1MS? I feel like that person's been in my stream tonight. That name seems familiar. I could be wrong, but other than that possibility, I wouldn't know off the top of my head, no. But I'm 90% certain I've seen that person in my chat. You're working? There you go. I don't want to play Colosseo again, but I really hate... We haven't played Circuit today. I need that refresh. I've played both these today. Alrighty then, Argo. Going up to Nashville with the wife for a day out? Nice. Very cool. Up to Nashville. Do you mind me asking what state you live in? I'm going to ask. You don't have to answer it. How's that for an answer? Alright. Do I watch any sports? Very recent, very popular question recently. No, I don't. I don't watch a lot of traditional sports. I don't even get to watch esports as much as I would like to. Seriously, if I could show you guys my calendar without doxing myself with some of the locations I'm at, man, I'd show you it. I really think, like, people will say, like, oh, I'm really busy. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, there are people who are genuinely busy. But most people are not as busy as they think they are. Mississippi, very cool. Hey, you know what, Argo? If it makes you happy, makes you happy. It's just weird that you bring those things up in the chat first time you're here. Fairly sure you're a new follow. You might, relatively new. May not be your first stream, but relatively new. Alright. Just weird, man. I know you guys can't see the game, by the way. We'll get there in a minute. Still having a lot of lag spikes. I may need to do some digging into our internet stability. Because I don't have my own router, and I'd like to, but not something we're worried about right now. Yeah, our tank's almost here. Why are we? back out of there. We were in dash range. Holy, what is happening with the lag? Man, our Sigma is either stupid or stupid, man. Yeah, about to get shattered. I'm sorry, I'm literally sitting behind a wall. Like, what? It's not the latency that's the problem. It seems like we're losing packets. So yeah, I had fiber at my my in-laws' place, but we don't have fiber available here, I don't think. Of course, that's when I finally choose the visor. Yeah, there really wasn't. It was either peek into a lot of shots or do that.
They can't get away with this.
This may be another Reaper angle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my friend, I haven't been on the OWCS journey for a little bit now. Had to drop out of that for sure. Bro, might be chill. Why? Just because it was, I only have like 6 hours a week to dedicate to the game. And as slowly as I was progressing in those 6 hours, I'm aware that I know I have to do something different. Nope, headphones just died. There's just not much of me touching the point there. Not much of a point. Unironically, I think I'll go Reaper here. Yeah, I can identify the fault of the team here, but I need to make sure that I make up for it. Getting good picks, not dying a lot. These are good things fundamentally, but perhaps there's a better way I could contribute value to my team. And we are currently predicted gold 1, so I'm clearly not that good. NPJ, I got you. Stretch out the old biceps here.
I can do this on my own. Faster too.
What's up, sprinklers? What the heck just happened to me? I just got double headshot with 2 different people. Okay, I was like, huh. I know that here he didn't just one-shot me, but I was just like, wait, what? Yes. Skill issue. Oh. I thought she just used that, I'm not gonna lie. Oof. I messed that one up a little bit. That's okay. We were making much better time than they did. Yeah, our tank probably dies there. Yeah, no, so does our Kiri. So now we just need to go back into spawn and hang out for a second. Oh. Well, they have shorter spawn. Not really, we do, but... Oh my gosh, our supports are tilting at each other. Good stuff. I'm sorry? How do you know I'm there? How do you know I'm there, Ash? That's really weird. Maybe I did something I didn't realize. It was a very dead giveaway, but... Oh, come on, you guys, turn that. Shoot the Kiri, not the tank. Shoot the Kiri, not the tank. Shoot the Kiri, not the tank. Quit damage boosting me and actually heal me. Ain't no way. My team's terrible. Straight up. We had no support that whole game. Holy crap. There's no way they lost that. There's no way this team just lost that, bro. Holy cow, I'm bordering on just permanently avoiding both of these supports. Those guys were terrible. Surely that pushes us into plat. You see, that's what I'm saying. It needs to be more performance based. I'm sorry, that was really good. That was really good gameplay for that elo especially. I just don't know how much more you can do for that. Like, I mean, what? They died twice as many times as their supports. Maybe I could have gone for their supports more. Maybe that was the problem. What rank am I going for? I'd love to just place in platinum on DPS. That's true of all ranks, though, Finnar. I mean, let's just be fair, right? If you're not in those upper ranks, it's because you can't carry anything below it. And that I'm just as guilty. Not certainly not saying otherwise. Yeah, she may have seen the guns, that's fine. it was just weird. I'm not saying she was cheating, it was just very weird. It didn't feel like she should have been able to see me that easily. Can't end on a loss. We always end up whenever it is. Sometimes you gotta end right when it is, because I'm gonna go spend time with my wife. No offense to any of you guys, she's a lot more important, so. Yeah, I would feel bad. I don't do the alt stuff. If it requires an alt for you to queue with me, then I don't need it. If you want to play on an alt, but you're within my rank range and on your main account, I'm not worried about it. So. Oh, they might be, King. I'm with you. They might be. I'm not arguing that. Just saying. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'll talk to you guys next week. Should be live next week, Wednesday. And I'm hoping... I don't think I'll get to tomorrow, but I'd like to. But we'll see. It'll depend on how everybody's doing here at the house. But I'll catch you guys either tomorrow if I go live surprise. I'll post it in my Discord and on Twitter. But if not, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.